Hello, my name is Sue Dearden and I'm a health and safety solicitor at Finch Consulting. This toolbox talk for directors is aimed at raising awareness of the risk of hearing damage arising from noise in the workplace and what you can do to check that your business is compliant in this area. It's very easy to make assumptions about levels of noise being at a reasonable level, but the issues are not confined to heavy industry. Even moderate noise has a cumulative impact. We have hair cells in the cochlear part of our ears which move around in response to sound waves to communicate sound to the brain. They get damaged if bent over too much by a very loud noise or by frequently repeated lower level noise. And once damaged, there's no cure. The hair cells don't repair and they don't grow back. The loss of these hair cells causes deafness. I'm now going to pass over to Teli Chinelis, who is a noise expert in Finch Consulting's noise and vibration team.
Not only can prolonged exposure to noise result in irreversible hearing damage, it can also cause or contribute to safety risks. For example, if employees fail to hear warning signals, and the consequences of failing to tackle noise can damage businesses financially. The Control of Noise at Work Regulations 2005 require employers to eliminate or minimize risks from noise so far as is reasonably practicable, with the aim of preventing workers suffering from hearing damage and other harm. As with many occupational diseases, hearing damage develops gradually over many years, and the consequences of poor noise risk management, i.e. employees developing noise-induced hearing loss, may not come to light for many years, by which time it is too late, because noise-induced hearing loss is irreversible. Equally, action taken to control risks may not show an immediate benefit, such as might be the case with the safety-related issue that can be tracked with accident statistics. Some organizations may find this to be a barrier to identifying any poor practice in managing noise risks, perhaps continuing to rely on personal hearing protection rather than implementing practical and sustainable controls of noise risks. The law requires that engineering, technical and organizational solutions are in place so far as is reasonably practicable. A noise risk assessment should be completed and kept up to date. This doesn't need to be a complex document, and there's no requirement to even make noise measurements, although this will be helpful in many cases. The important aspects to remember are that you need to identify and analyze where there are noise problems and who might be affected, identify possible solutions, and put a plan in place to carry out the actions identified. It is a legal requirement to record the significant findings of the risk assessment and the actions taken or intended to be taken. All these relevant documents ought to be retained to demonstrate compliance now and in the future. A well-managed noise management program does not have to be expensive or complicated and can add real value to a business with respect to culture and reputation, as well as demonstrating legal compliance and defending potential future claims.
Thanks, Teli. Some really good advice there. When noise in the workplace puts people at risk, apart from compensation claims, you also have the risk of criminal prosecution. While Teli emphasised the need to take reasonably practicable measures to protect against hearing loss when you can't prevent the exposure, if you do face prosecution, remember that the onus of proving you have taken all reasonably practicable measures is on you. So as a director, one of the things that you can do is to check that noise is on the radar. Lead by example, wearing hearing protection when it's provided. Ensure that risk assessments and training records about use of hearing protection are being kept, and ensure that there is a periodical re-evaluation of what is being done to protect hearing as technologies do change, and you may find you can now eliminate rather than just continue to try and manage risk. Make that re-evaluation part of the corporate agenda. I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, please do get in touch via Teli Chinelis with our noise and vibration team. Thank you for listening.